But now we're going to turn back to really what has been one of the biggest issues at end of year, and that is what's happening with Dubai. Right now, senior Dubai officials are making the rounds here in New York to meet with key creditors and in D.C. meeting with political leaders, all in an attempt to rebuild confidence in that market. Now, the uncle of Dubai's ruler, Sheikh Ahmed himself, met with U.S. Treasury Secretary Tim Geithner in Washington just yesterday. He's in New York for more meetings, all of this setting the table for Monday's conversations with the debt holders themselves. Right now, we're joined for some insight on just what's ahead by Emad Mostaque. He's a fund manager at Pictet Asset Management. How significant are some of these conversations and news that we have received that $10 billion bailout by Abu Dhabi of Dubai means that the money's going to go to paying off the debts directly of some of these entities, but not being put in the hands of those firms themselves?
Hello, Margaret. I think what the key messages that they're trying to put forward today and over the next week as they meet with investors and government officials is that the UAE stands behind Dubai and it will deal with creditors in a transparent and fair manner. However, it will only do this for the strategically important companies and not so much the ones which have no real business model that's sustainable beyond this, such as Nakheel and Limitless, which are in dire straits.
But here in New York, some of those meetings are being had with bondholders who do have real money invested here and potentially at stake in terms of what they stand to reclaim, given the restructuring of Dubai World. What do we know about what still has value, what some remuneration might look like here?
In profitable enterprises like DP World and Dewa, there's no real issue there. The key is on Nakheel and Limitless at the moment, and then beyond that, perhaps Istithmar World and Dubai Holding. Unfortunately, at the moment, we have no idea what type of haircut, if any, these bondholders will be asked to take on these assets. It is a positive that the new court that was structured has been set up under DIFC law, however, which indicates that any restructuring will be done under international best practices rather than Dubai law specifically, which is still untested in this regard.
So what do you read into this roadshow that's underway here with Sheikh Ahmed and the head of the Investment Council coming and speaking with the Treasury Secretary, meeting with investors, but not opening up to the press, not speaking directly to Wall Street?
Well, I think that, as I said, they still haven't decided how much of a haircut, how exactly they're going to restructure Dubai Holdings assets that are at issue at the moment. I don't think they can talk to the press until they've started that particular process on Monday. I think this is more about a case of let's reassure them about our key strategic assets and our commitment to the developed world as a whole, to our creditors as a whole. Just rebuild some of that confidence that we've lost.